we're back here, and she's asking if we're ready to go today.
Yeah, it's if you want to go today, or if I should come back tomorrow.
Double Ricky's.
I'll
I don't mind
Gonna-
waiting. It's fine. If you haven't decided yet.
look over and lean toward terrain. You
So I
could.
wouldn't quite be at full capacity, but I've never turned down a challenge. But it would be a cinch if we went tomorrow. And what about your kobold friend? Since Ricky's not actually at the bar, where like his token would suggest.
His 2 tokens.
It's double tokens. It's excellent token. Pepe hands Ricky. He's with us in spirit always.
We swing by and grab
I
Ricky.
was
It'd be nice. I'd play 2 Rickies in a terrain. Be my own man, one-man party. One-man band over here.
Sounds like a fucking sitcom. 2 Rickies in a tree.
Ricky's in a ring.
It's
Well,
Ricky and Ricky and Reen.
It's like a Tom and Jerry show. Well, Obru, you do have a headset, and I assume Ricky still has his earpiece or whatever.
Yeah.
That we all bought and all immediately forgot about and never used.
That's cool.
Well,
I got
we
Ricky
had-
Connect. I think it's although I
it's
think
just
there was a distance limit on it. I'm not sure if it reaches all the way over there.
Like all the $1 billion we spent on that, and we didn't use it one time.
Well, we had
Well,
the big Kung Fu Hustle showdown.
I know, and we didn't even use it there. Till we, like 2 episodes in of that 80 million year siege, we're like, oh yeah, we got those. And we'd be like,
yeah, we did. Yeah, yep.
I think
We
we used
forgot.
it in the first and the last episode.
we're like, hey, we got these. Forget about them. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, but that's Tareen's judgment. She says she's around half capacity. So, because I spent a 3rd level slot, a 2nd level slot, and a 1st level slot. So I'd say I'm like at 65%. I mean, we don't have any intel on these people at all, do we? Are we just supposed to walk up to the door and kill them all? What's the deal?
Well, they're not gonna. You're probably not gonna be able to sweet talk them. She says. Assuming you're still within earshot of her.
Well, I know the ultimate goal is to steal some sort of rock from them, but I assume that would involve fighting them in some capacity.
Yeah. I don't think that there's going to be a way around that.
Well, how about we send people out to investigate the place that are a lot less conspicuous than us, and then we go tomorrow once we have the information? It seems a mite foolish to attack a building without even knowing what's beyond the front doors or anything.
Well, I mean, you're just gonna see a door. It just looks like a normal room from the outside.
I mean, do you not have people on the inside? Do you not have people watching the place to at least give us numbers on who's in and out and what their capabilities might be? To go in completely blind?
They don't come in and out very often. I can tell you that.
Hmm.
It's a very quiet operation as far as that goes.
How do we even know they have this rock then? Pray tell, how did we get that intel?
Well, I think the heat is part of it. That place is it's hot. You can feel that from the outside.
Yeah, the kobold said that they had a portal to hell. Maybe it's located there. Maybe that's the source of your heat.
Maybe that's what they're looking for.
Well,
I mean,
maybe we should sleep on it.
They've got one, but I don't know if it's here.
Well, this is my idea then, and now we should sleep on it, and we should go in there at full capacity since we have absolutely no idea what we're walking into.
I mean, they're that's fair. They've it's Blackfire Hex corporate. They've got a lot of toys. So
Like what?
I mean, whatever they want.
Very specific, very, very useful information.
She
I'm going
shrugs
to bed.
and says, yeah, she shrugs and says, I don't know what they have.
Just grumbling to herself on the way to room. All he knows is the name of a damn corporation.
And yeah, she's like, could be mechs, constructs, golems, guns, anything, explosives.
I go wherever my room is. So I'm going to get some rest then.
Hellfire weapons. It could be anything.
Because we've been playing this like literally 1 for 1 on hours per day, and it's been like 12 hours.
So yeah, you go ahead and get some rest. Everybody can get themselves some rest.
I'm gonna head out towards what's her name? I had it here. The hospital woman. Lara, is it, or
Malara.
Mm-hmm. Laura.
yeah. I'm gonna head that way, so I guess if Euphoria wants to walk with him, she can, but he's headed out that way. He says he'll be back in the morning. And yeah, he's gonna talk to Malara.
Yeah, she's I mean she's just waiting around until you guys are ready, and if you guys are gonna rest or whatnot, then she'll probably go and rest.
Um,
Or well, I guess you didn't tell her exactly. You didn't tell her when you were going yet, so she'll probably just hang out there.
well then Alexander goes by himself.
You see her to
he's
sniff some powder and hang out.
doing lines of fucking powder right on the table. Nice. This is why every other bar is better. Like the fall. Just
The lower city.
sit here, do coke on your
there's
fucking table.
there's no drug laws here.
Don't mind, all right, Obru, if I do a little line right here.
Yeah, it's
Oy.
not uncommon to see people doing that type of thing.
Like, no, the Coke table's over there.
All right, so yeah, so you head down to here to Last Light Clinic, where of course Malar is there with circles under her eyes and a bunch of people all packed into the her clinic. She kind of frantically, you can see, yeah, a lot of she's got quite a few paralyzed people there.
Ricky's here too, damn it.
He's everywhere.
I
Sweet,
mean,
just so I can interrupt your scene, Ricky will be there talking to her about, what do you know about this affliction? All my people have fallen unconscious.
you got one guy unconscious. She's like, all my people.
All of them.
All of them.
All one of them.
Well, it could be contagious, and therefore all of them.
Yeah,
We
that
decided
fellow
to
might.
burn
I
him
mean, you might have
alive.
brought that fellow here potentially.
Well, I mean, we have an entire wing of
Yeah.
civilians, so I assume
Yeah, you
we
can keep it
keep
there.
to
It's up
our
to you.
own.
Yeah, you could tend to them yourself. Absolutely.
We're a gang. You got to take care of your own.
Fair. Yeah, absolutely. You can take care of it.
It's a new rule now.
The hospital's
Ricky
packed again.
rule.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, they brought in more people in that condition, so you can kind of spot them. She's like, I wish I could tell you something, but I've never seen anything quite like this. Well, not exactly like this anyway.
Well, I just came to give you a heads up. We did check out.
Oh, Alex, hello.
No,
sorry.
Ricky was talking about fucking going over there, so I didn't think Ricky was there.
Oh, I thought he was going to
I
interrupt.
was just playing, but if Ricky's there, he'll be there. And then he'll leave
Could be.
immediately. So I don't have to do this. He's like, well, keep in touch. And let us know if you figured out anything, and we'll do the same. Bow and leave.
There you go. She nods. Yeah, of course. But kind of distracted as she's moving from person to person. Oh, Alex, how are you? Gives you a
Stable.
warm smile for a split second, and then on to the.
Not nearly as busy as you, so I guess maybe better. I don't know, but hey, I came to give you some more information. We did check out the closing off there, that restricted area. At least the outside. No, they got it guarded pretty heavily. We asked. I did ask if maybe we could get in, maybe get some special permission. But they're pretty tight-lipped about what's going on, and they seem to think. I mean, I'm pretty hard to get sick, and they said even I wasn't immune to whatever's going on there. So it might not be a sickness. It could be maybe a curse of some sort.
Well, I know it's serious. I think I mentioned before. I know the water baron, and he's shutting me out.
Do you happen, like, looking around, does it look like anyone that's conscious is around? Like, the paralyzed people.
Yeah, there's conscious people here too.
I'll get a little closer and kind of whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Say,
Yeah, she pulls up from what she's doing to listen.
Do you know perhaps another way to get in other than the normal routes, or maybe could you inquire? I'm not really into those guards. They're just that, guards. They don't know anything, and I'm not going to start a war with them just because they're doing their job. They think they're doing good. Maybe they are, if this thing could break out and make other people sick. But I'm willing to take the risk to go in there, if you can get me in there.
She says, I don't know of any secret routes into that area. As far as I know, it's sealed off. But of course, I suppose there's always the sewers.
I've heard a few people talk about these sewers. Are the sewers connected to everything?
She nods. Yeah. Sewers are connected to every. Yeah, absolutely.
And they're all big enough for a man to walk through.
Oh yes. Unfortunately, they're also big enough for roving hordes of rats.
And rats the size of men. Oh, wait a minute. Not here.
Obru pops out of somebody's chest.
I mean, other than the sewers, maybe there might be a way up from below, but I don't know. I haven't heard of that.
Do you think you could maybe possibly... You have any leads on maybe a map of the sewer? So we're not just wandering around aimlessly, popping up people's houses and stuff.
She says, well, I mean, if you go down the elevator and you head north, I believe that's I believe that's Sludgelord territory, possibly. But again, I'm not really as familiar with the levels underneath.
All right. Well, thank you for the information you've provided.
I don't know if there would be a way up from there, even if you did go over there into that territory, which they probably wouldn't welcome you.
Yes, it seems very few people here are very welcoming. I'm getting used to it.
They're less welcoming in the levels below.
I'll keep that in mind. If anything new develops, I'll let you know.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Alex.
I'll walk out and I'll go to the Vishtarn temple and spend the night there. You knew where I was going. You knew I was going.
Absolutely.
Ye old religious whorehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sure.
What is it for a night to stay there?
I don't know. What would you think an appropriate?
A case of
I was
herpes.
saying, yeah, it's kind of. I mean, you're kind of tithing, so I guess it just depends. Would be the answer.
How much gold you gonna throw at them?
They would let you know if it was too little. All right. Haha.
In more ways than one.
I got 13 gold to my name. It's not a lot.
Oh,
Well,
Sure.
I don't have.
They give you
Yeah.
a sad hand job in the corner.
Yes.
yes.
You still somehow get herpes.
Well,
He's a
I mean,
paladin.
that's right. Like
Watch as the herpes disappears before your eyes.
and then reappear. Demonic herpes. No.
That's just normal herpes.
Maybe your tithe could be something else.
I mean, like I imagine they let people. I mean, there are obviously rooms here. They're probably used for specific purposes, but
yeah, it's not an inn.
Look, what are you doing sleeping here? This is a church. Get out of here.
oh, it's my church. It's
not an
down here.
inn.
Oh wow, your church.
You got that
That's right.
acolyte background, then your church just has to put you up anyway.
But at the same time, like, yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, do you have that background? That could be
I got the inheritor background.
inherited background. Okay.
I mean, it's a Vishtaran church. It's where like the head priest will be like, "Let me diddle you, and you can stay."
Seems like a weird.
That's right.
It is weird.
I was thinking you might be able to like assist
Assisted
people in the church.
diddling.
I mean, that's kind of how the acolyte background basically works.
Right.
I guess
It's weird how you can be a
if you want to
paladin,
kind
but
of
then,
like maybe I mean talk. If
You
want
can go
to
in there
talk
and be
the
a
talk,
healthcare
so why don't you
system.
religion check it possibly? Or maybe a
Religion.
persuasion and a religion check.
you're a paladin and have divine powers from our god, but you're not an acolyte. So I don't know about this whole staying here situation.
So you want a religion and then a persuasion, or what do you want?
Religion persuasion.
Okay,
You're like, come
religion,
on, man.
persuasion.
Persuasion's good
Natural
enough.
one.
Nice
Yes.
nat one on that. Over 20 and natural one.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
even-
though,
that-
to be fair,
that
I
even-
actually have
what's that?
religion as a paladin, so that's rare. Most people don't even
That's
pick up
rare,
religion.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they accept. Yeah, sure, absolutely. You that evens out enough for them to kind of accept you and kind of find a space for you. They might have like some sort of empty room or something like that that they can put
Broom
you
closet.
up and put up the faithful.
I'll donate.
So it ends up costing you nothing at all.
I'll still donate 5 gold. It ain't much, but I
They
don't
might
have
make
much.
you light all the candles during the orgy mass or whatever the fuck goes on there.
I mean, they don't make you do anything, but in a way, it's kind of expected that you help out, right?
Oh, you better light some fucking candles.
I'll carry like big fucking. I'm sure they have like ale barrels. I'll carry shit like that.
The tray of dildos. Which
you
dildo
offer
would
to
you
help
like?
around. You offer to help around and make sure everything's in its appropriate spot, clean up, serve drinks, whatever it is.
What's that movie where it's like I wipe down the loads? I can't remember that movie.
Oh, the one with by the South Park guy.
Oh, is that basketball? Is that what it was?
No,
the guy that wipes down the loads.
Oh fuck, what's
The
it called?
saunas. I can't remember what it's called.
I know the name of it too.
I don't want to Google the phrase "wipe down the loads" to figure it out.
Yeah.
The search
Oh,
term masterpiece.
Orgasmo.
Orgasm.
Okay.
Orgasmo. God, I
Orgasmo.
remember when I saw that. I saw that movie 1,000 years ago. Jeez.
Orgasmo. Stunt cock.
I'm the guy that wipes down the loads.
Okay, so yeah, you rest there. Of course, you rested the Dark Store tree, and you rested the Dark Store, and yeah, move on into the next day, I suppose.
Dun, 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 dun.
There you catch as you're getting up, of course, Laud's there being a nuisance.
Get out of here, Lod.
as he does.
Uh,
And
Laud
he's
the
like,
Impaler.
Yeah, I love that. I love Laud the Impaler.
Lod the Impaler. That was a
like,
good thumbnail.
it had to come up at some point.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's too
Yeah,
obvious.
Nobody made the connection until you accidentally heard Vlad is Vlad.
I did not. Yeah. Good.
I was
good.
thinking it the whole time. I just didn't want to say it because I hate the fucker so much.
It was all
That's
your
That's
fault.
why I am hesitant to bring him.
It just
bring
slipped out.
up-
It just slipped out, huh?
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
why I'm so hesitant to also bring up him guiding us through the sewers as well. Like,
He's
I ain't
there.
going to
and
no
he's like-
sewers. I'm gonna stay
And he
out.
goes, he says, oh, hey, boss. Did you hear? They cut off the elevator. Yeah,
downstairs.
completely. No, going up. That's done. Cut it off from top side. Get this. They said that one of the councilmen got eaten by an imp. Like, I mean, if you don't want to tell us, just don't tell us. But don't just give us a fucking obvious lie. Like that's so disrespectful. Like how would that? It's so stupid. How would that even work?
Yeah,
It was
fucking.
apparently
Kind
with
of
Mert.
shitty councilman gets eaten by an imp.
Yeah, kind of short guy, human. Mert's his name.
It finally happened. Yes.
I already knew it was happening.
So,
Heard about this
something,
shit years ago.
mm-hmm. Some people like him, but fuck all, might say.
Mm.
Not they done any good for us down here,
Doreen's
Well-
up with her morning coffee.
Rat wall won't watch itself. He heads off down there.
Hey, Lord.
Yeah. What is it, boss?
Wait a minute. Did we have a better way of getting to the thing?
The thing?
To
Real
the
specific.
damn it, behind the wall where we're going for the mission, picking up the rock.
Well, Milara's mission, or
No, for the hellstone from the dick holes at the water purification plant.
Yeah,
Hell Screamers? Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't need to get behind the wall for that. That one is apparently pretty close. Euphoria is hanging out here. She's been awake for a while, sniffing something, keeping up.
Sniffing.
Yeah, she's just like nods to you as you come up. You're like yawning. She's just you think she's been awake for like 2 days or something.
Real reliable contacts we got here.
What is it, boss?
all right. So is the last light clinic thing? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the one where. Yeah. That's the one that you need to get behind the wall for.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're talking about a whole fucking other universe. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the quarantine bricked off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought they were one and the same for some
Nope.
They're
reason.
not.
Two different missions. You just need to find two guys to hold the to turn the wheels at the same time and hold them so we don't get trapped inside. It's the only thing we don't have at the moment.
Basically, some front men to fucking hold the door for us.
I mean, we could always hire Bulgar and or Tuve.
Ricky will just bring the dudes.
Okay,
Problem
yeah.
solved. We don't have to fucking talk
Bring a
about
couple
it.
gang members. Sure.
Ricky walks through the door, flanked by a bunch of dudes, and we're all wearing suits. Bulgar's wearing a suit. He's like, I gotta fucking dig it, you know. Get used to this gang lifestyle.
Talks like the Godfather.
About to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm gonna give you COVID.
Eeyore is like,
Hey, Ricky. Step off or you get the cough.
glances back and says, glances back at the rest of you and says, so,
Time. Let's finish this so we can put this business behind us.
yeah. Euphoria pops up. If everybody's ready, follow me.
Doreen drinks her coffee. She looks like a mess. She had a rough night sleeping. She's like, all right, let's go fucking kill some people.
Okay.
Now I gotta play Bulgar and Ricky and Doreen. Just have to voice all these people in the anime
All the
adaptation.
NPCs.
I want a Bulgar plushie.
I'd sell it to somebody if they wanted it.
You squish its stomach, it coughs.
You fill it with this asbestos dust that comes with it. And you too can get the cough.
Okay.
Anthrax included.
All right, coming down to here.
Bulgar doll, now with its very own anthrax breath. Yoink. Yoink. Whoosh.
Mhm.
Watch me lean and watch me move. No, I better bring Ricky's token too. No, Ricky
over there.
no. Except I need to bring Pepe Hands Ricky. I think my sheet is still borked to where it won't send Pepe Hands Ricky out, so we'll just have to imagine it collectively.
Mhm.
Done.
All I ever.
All right.
Yeah, Bulgar's coming.
All right. So, yeah. As you're walking down there, Euphoria says, "All right, now." She says, "All right, now check this." As she turns around and like kind of walks backwards, and as you feel that, and as you do walk forward, you feel this just kind of like draft of warm air hit you.
Ew.
And
She says, "That's it." She just points to this kind of just nondescript stone door that it's kind of nondescript stone door that looks like just any other of these kind of like thin make stone doors, kind of molded stone doors that are very commonly used here in Exodus.
So this is our door.
She nods. Yep. You can feel it
Is it open?
as you kind of put your hands up. Kind of no, it's not open. As you put your hands to the kind of up to the door, you realize the door is quite hot to the touch. Yes, it's pretty warm. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just hot. It's a hot
Or
door.
didn't they say there was 2 wheels on either side you could turn and open it?
She says she says this door isn't that door.
I just stare blankly at her.
They wanted it to look like any old place from the outside.
All right, like Ober's going to examine it. Is it locked?
Yeah, it is locked currently. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So, and I think Euphoria was saying something, wasn't she?
No, I don't
Maybe
think in
not.
particular.
Okay.
So this is a door before that door.
She says,
The
well,
door.
in case there's someone on the other end of that, I have to make myself scarce.
Makes sense.
She nods and says, once you get in there, I think you have to go down. She gives you a wink and then walks off.
Appreciated and well known.
And all right, so you take your picks out and start working on the lock.
Yeah, hold on. Trying to carry a cat in the water. No, this.
Make the cat pick the lock. It's his problem now.
Gandalf likes to make figure eights around my feet, so I move about. It's just quicker to pick his ass up. Stop biting me. Stop.
It's like, I am the lord of the pattern.
I'm getting bit
Should have
on.
named him Mobius.
I think the elf good too. All right, damn it. All right, there it is. Oh, hey. All right.
Sure. With a 22, yeah, you definitely hit all of the hit all of the needed what are they called
Tumblers.
tumblers. Yeah, you definitely hit all the tumblers and get them lined up just right. And in the process of doing so, you happen to note that there is uh, a trigger in here as well that you managed to not hit as you're doing so with the 22.
Oof. Okay, that's
So yeah,
true.
it
I
does
did
look like
not do
there's
an
some sort of
investigate.
trigger on this lock, on the inside of this lock for people who are picking around. But with the 22, you're able to avoid it.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just had to be very precise. If you had failed, it would not necessarily have gone as well for you. All right, so with that, the lock opens.
No. I guess also there's a sigh of relief from Oru. And he says, going forward, is there any Taurine, Alexander, either of you good at spotting fine details, so to speak?
I've been known to have sharp eyes.
I just got normal eyes.
So, all right. And then, I guess we move out.
And I
Into
will
the
keep a
room.
lookout.
All right. Yeah. So you pop the door open to peek in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Inside looks like a room not much bigger than your average kind of domicile here. Um, However, there's uh, instead of like beds and things like that there's a lot of like kind of like old carts and tanks and stuff like that kind of stored up on the side, just kind of collecting dust in this particular room. Um, and in the uh, in the kind of center of this room is a what appears to be a slightly depressed floor space with a metal pole sticking out of it, and then at the top of that metal pole is what appears to be and kind of like a handprint kind of indentation.
That's just in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm. You take an investigation check here if you want.
Oh, that's one of y'all. It's not my jam.
No, me.
The guy that was good at investigation left. Sorry, bro.
It's too bad.
Hmm.
I say we just ignore that.
So, like, you say it's a pole. What do you mean, like, just?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, like,
Like a
how
metal
big is
pole
it?
on the top. There's a place that looks like a handprint at the top.
So indentation on the floor, pole sticking out of the indentation, all the way up to the roof, and on the roof
Nope.
there's a handprint.
No, just about mid height for a human.
Are you saying there's like a hand indentation wrapped around
On the
this
top.
pole?
On the top of the pole, basically, it's like flattened,
Okay.
and there's a handprint there.
Okay, so there's a flat plate at the top of this pole with a handprint
Yeah,
on it.
the at the top of the pole, it is flat, and there's a
Okay.
handprint right there. Mhm.
Okay. This looks dumb.
Huh. And we didn't pass anybody.
See, this is why you need intel when they're like, hey, these guys are at this place and they got this thing.
Uh,
And all they told us, how did they even know there's a door that's opened by wheels? How did they get past this shit? And I'm just gesturing at this odd configuration. This pedestal with a hand on top of it.
yeah.
You kind of got the feeling that generally people haven't been in here in a long time.
Uh-huh.
Or did she say this is like a back door and then the other door is the one you open at the front?
No, this is the only entrance. There's mention of a really heavy duty door.
That's the one I thought we heard about, where you gotta have big strong boys open it for you.
Mm.
So, looking around this room, it's just an empty room except for what's in the middle.
Some carts, just the old carts and
Carts,
shit.
chugs, yeah, kind of tanks and stuff like that are here.
I don't
Okay.
have the faintest fucking clue what this thing is. I'm
Barrels,
just gonna look
stuff like
around
that.
and see if there's a brick loose or some shit. I'm just looking around with a like 11 perception. If anything sticks out to that shit.
No,
right,
just the thing in the center for the most part.
Yeah.
I guess Ober is going to walk up and hope this doesn't put out some kind of alert or some shit.
I mean,
put
if
his hand on
you're
the
going to investigate it first, I would give you
Yeah,
at least a
it's
little
like a-
boost.
It's like a slight 10 foot by 10 foot like depression in the floor. Yeah, feel free to roll investigation.
Hold on, before you do that, I come up and touch you, and you hear some whispers inside your head. And you have a D4 to that ability check.
Can I get some assistance as well? Oh, wait a minute. You have to have the skill to assist.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I don't either.
Okay.
I did give you a D4 though.
Yeah, I don't either.
And your D4.
Are you fucking shit? Oh, this is Ricky's character sheet.
21.
I thought my shit was deleted.
Yeah, given that there's a slight crease in that depression where like the stone meets stone, and how the your first instinct is that this is a lift, and most likely it's activated by placing your hand on the imprint. Arcane in nature.
Do I think I can activate it?
You're not 100% sure, but you think there's a fair chance. This was probably here a long time ago, so at some point it was probably, it's either been unkeyed from original users if it was keyed to them, or and then maybe it's just generally
Can I use
this
some
operates generally.
technomancy?
Um,
Some shit?
let's see here.
I don't remember if I learned any more in that downtime. It certainly wasn't written down.
Maybe we didn't talk too much about it. Make an Arcana check. You have Arcana, right?
No.
No. I would say with the investigation, there's a fair chance that this was just kind of like, set to everyone, right? Even back then, so there's a fair chance that
It's essentially just a button.
It's just eventually just a button.
Okay, all right, everybody hop on. Get the fuck out of here.
Isn't this going to be fucking tedious?
It's just gonna drop out from underneath us. Oh shit! Oh wait, I can fly.
Get fucked together.
So you guys all just drop on the you guys all just jump on the depression.
The lift.
You have a couple of dudes with you too. You went and leave them up there.
Yeah, we're going to leave him up here. Before we do, Ricky is going to take off his, in one single motion, like a Yakuza game, rip off his shirt and suit jacket and give it to them. And you can see on his back, he has the outlines, the beginning of a tattoo, and it is a tattoo of a spiraling dragon coming out of a mushroom and sun rays blasting off the dragon.
Nice. That's cool.
He's just got the line work done. He ain't quite there yet, but he also steps on this elevator.
Excellent. All right. You guys all step on it, and you hit the button. Place your palm in the palm print.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a quick flush of energy over the that kind of tingles on your palm, and then there's a bit of a light around the edge of the stone square, and then a fairly quick downward movement as you drop very quickly. Maybe about 15 feet or so. And put you here.
Here on this place that we cannot see. There it is.
Right here. Drop yourselves in this square here.
Yes, Pepe Hands Ricky lives.
Pepe Ricky.
So Ricky would be in the front.
There's
Oh no, I might want
a
to put my shit at max out.
there's yeah, it's hot in here for sure. It was hot up there in that previous room, right? But it's even hotter here. And there's a tiefling over here, and kind of black and red splint mail, basically, because like kind of custom make that is currently drawing. It looks like on this table over here, and but it like suddenly like spins around to like look at you, eyes wide, and is immediately kind of like scrambling up, tossing his pen to the side, and going for a weapon. And also, there's this construct thing already has its weapons and shields out his shield out here.
Damn it, I'm muted.
Oh.
But I was like, oh, does that mean initiative?
I absolutely means initiative.
No.
And right as we see all this, Ricky says, "Remember, this is just business. There's no need to leave bodies in our wake." Ah, fuck. Where the fuck is initiative? There. Of course, Tareen crits initiative, and Ricky rolls a natural 1 on initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you love it when your dexterity-focused characters are like, "Hey, I'm slow."
Balanced as all things should be.
Yes.
All right. Top of the order then is Tareen.
Is there any immediate exits to this room?
North and south.
So
Okay.
appears to be a door here, a door here. It looks like they have it looks like they have kind of like silver plates on each of these doors. And then this whole thing here looks like a strange wall.
Cool. Well, I'm
Like,
going to
it's,
run in front of this thing
separate from, like, different than this wall.
in case it's a mechanism for this guy to open this door.
Okay.
And then as she runs over there, she just kind of goes wild-eyed a little bit and says, "Whatever, Mr. Kobold." And she's going to take her free hand, and suddenly black claws are going to spring from the tips of that leather glove and shatter it. And she slashes across them with bloody claws. She has a minor vampiric transformation. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
For 7 acid damage. Pretty pitiful damage roll.
All right.
She says, "Do I have your attention?"
You don't know what you're doing.
Obviously.
All right. Yeah, he's staggers back, the acid burning through the chinks in his armor. Kind of catch him in like shoulder neck area as well. You don't know what you're doing, he says as he looks at you, kind of looks at the door behind you, and looks at the rest of everybody else. And then it's Ober's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna step here and start clobbering this dude. Really? What the fuck?
Which one?
Damn. This guy.
Hit.
High hits,
Roger that.
lows, damage rolls all around.
Wow.
Well, you get your fucking sneak attack damage.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Yeah, I know. Just that. There. And then
Oh, also, when you slash this fellow here, well, he says that this thing suddenly like turns over, kind of turns to you and says, "Enemy detected."
of course, that's why I'm parked here, so they're not getting to
Mhm.
them. But well, that was
Okay, so that's total damage of what?
like 13.
Does a
Damn,
14
nice.
hit that guy?
14
Oh, well,
misses that guy, so it'll be
okay,
10.
so 10. Damn, some
Mhm.
sad damage.
Okay. Alexander?
All right, this guy just said all he said was, "You don't know what you're doing."
Yeah, and this thing's like, enemy detected. Enemy detected.
To here, then I will move forward, kind of spinning my pike here, and then go in for a stab.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all non-lethal.
Okay.
So,
Non-lethal stab.
little non-lethal
Non-lethal
stab,
pike.
little non-lethal piking.
Interesting.
Pike.
Yeah, gotcha. Right in the foot.
Does a 16 hit him?
16 misses.
Okay.
Man, he has better AC than I do. I am
He's
fucked.
he has some nice splint armor.
He's splitting shield.
Just splint. He does not currently holding a shield,
Splint
Okay.
AC 17.
as far as I recall.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is. Heavy armor.
Mhm.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Uh,
That'll be the end of my turn.
okay. Excellent.
Mr. Random Tiefling Man.
Yep. He's going to. Mhm. He'll invoke attack of opportunity from you.
I will take it and I will slash him again.
Uh-huh.
Because I have Warcaster. Actually,
Nice.
he seemed pretty hard to slash. So actually, as he backs away from me, I'm going to hit him with the Black Blood Resonance. I hold out my hand, and where the mark I've left on him, his blood starts to turn necrotic and black, and I need him to make a will save.
Very nice. Very nice.
I clicked the button, but it didn't want to do it.
You can't see it, but that's a 14.
Well, if it would go, my little thing, there it goes. Oh, now I rolled 50 of them. 17
That's-
necrotic damage, unless he made the save. What did he roll?
14 exactly.
Ah, man.
Hmm.
Had a little lag. That was a good roll.
That was a good roll. Let's see. Set it up.
And
so
it
you
looks
can
like he
actually-
provokes from the Pike Master, too. Oh, no, you're still in your reach. Never mind.
It's still in my reach.
I lied to you.
Okay.
Sorry about the multiple rolls. It was lagging out over here, apparently.
No worries. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna move there. Does not take damage. He will. Once he gets over here.
Immediately give up.
Check. He's going to. He's gonna put his he put his hands out and say, "We're Blackfire X Corporate," and He will unleash a blast of fire from his hands, basically burning hands, more or less. So go ahead and make a dexterity savings throw.
Hitting all three of us up
Everybody's
here.
Yep, hitting all of you up there. If you know what's good for you, you'll leave now.
Dexterity.
Uh,
21. Tarine's on fire today, literally.
yeah, no doubt. Obru and Taurine, this is 5 points of fire damage for you, 11 points for Alexander.
All right.
And
Sad day when Ricky gets beat out by a robot.
right. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. The robot will just swing, just kind of casually just turns. It just turns to you, Oberst, you're right next to it. Just kind of, and then just kind of mechanically swings its long sword at you. Ooh, actually, no. It'll. It seems reasonable for it. It will walk here in the center of you instead of swinging its longsword, and it will. Once it gets there, you can see the. I'm sorry. You can see it kind of you can see it kind of like click and whir, and then all of a sudden the light kind of goes bright, and you see pulses of kind of like electricity or lightning kind of running up and down its body, and then blast outward, hitting everything within 5 feet of it. I'm gonna shock pulse. Dexterity savings throw.
All right.
Alexander is not rolling well on these dex saves.
Oh man.
No, you brought me down to your level.
Sure did. Have brought
Oh,
you all
man.
down. Brought you all down with that one. 15 points of lightning damage to each of you.
Ouch.
Ouch. That one hurts.
Is that the robot's turn?
That's the robot's turn, Ricky.
Ricky's coming up to have a good time. And he's going to just try to knock the shit out of this robot. I'll spend
Sure.
a point of heat and get some fury of blows going. So first, I'm going to try with unarmed strike. 14 hitting.
Nope, misses.
Miss,
Thanks.
and then bonus action
Using the shield
strikes.
to hide its metal body, it's pretty tough to hit.
Pretty tanky.
Very tanky.
And that one certainly doesn't hit. 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
All right. Take 7 bludgeoning damage and also making me a strength save. DC 14.
Strength. Save DC 14. Yep, here we go.
Man.
Making the saves.
Yep.
That's how you do it. That's how you make saves, guys.
And then
7
Ricky is
points
going to
damage.
place risky business and open up by provoking from this guy so everybody else can get away from him since he's at full health.
Yep.
Assuming
he'll
he
swing on
takes
you. He absolutely does. Misses.
It's too fast. Just combat roll out of the way.
Mm-hmm. That's Ricky. Taurine.
Terrain. Now that there's an opening here. How bad is everybody? You're looking pretty bad over there, Alexander.
Well, I can't make a fucking dex save to fucking save my life.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like I've like natural one like fucking 5 times already. I was sitting here like, yes, I don't want to do anything. It doesn't matter what character. Natural ones around.
Yeah, Terrain just whispers over to you and you feel your blood start to rush. And regain 7 HP, my minimum roll. Oh yeah, I forgot we rested, so I'm back up to full slots.
Yes, indeed. All right,
And then
that's your turn, right?
That's all right.
Ober's go.
Nope, that's my bonus action.
Oh, what's your
fool.
bonus action? Oh, shit.
And then I'm gonna run over here to get on this guy again. And hit him with that resonance again. Try to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
20 damage on a nice DC 14 save. Come on, baby, fail it.
Well, let's roll this flat 0.
Come
That's a
on,
fail.
baby. Yes! 20 necrotic damage on Mr. Tiefling, man. As I grab a hold of the essence in that blood and I rend it free. 20 necrotic damage.
Yeah, from around behind him. Yeah, you see him immediately screaming and what is that? He's pretty
That's
heavily
the
wounded.
blood. Turin's eyes are glowing. She's getting into it.
Ober.
All right.
Big damage on that.
Yeah.
That's the juice on that one. That's a 2 10s.
Yeah. D12s on that. You know,
Yes.
going after that guy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hey, by the way, I did mention like basic magical item starts or whatever. If you would like magical weapon or whatever.
Can I have a pearl of power?
Pearl power. I think that was just the single spell one.
Yeah, I think it's just you get 1 spell slot back of
Yeah,
up to
that's
3rd
fine.
level, I think.
Yeah, that's cool. You can grab a pearl
Cool.
of power.
I'll call it like a stone vampire glyph or some shit.
Yeah. Alex, you don't have a magical weapon currently, right?
I can have one at any time using my channel divinity, but
Fair enough. Would you like to have one?
sure.
Sub plus
I
one
guess.
on one of those things. Sure. Sub plus one on one of those things. And you guys don't have any potions to speak of right now, right?
We are potions.
Ober has potion.
Well, you do. I know Ober, but I'm not. This is not for Ober. Ober has stuff right now. This is for our new players here. New characters. This will be so. Yeah, just take both of you can have say 2 basic healing potions and a greater healing potion.
Woo.
2 basics
For
greater.
additional sustain.
I mean, if I'm down to using healing potions, we're just in a bad way.
Sure. All that sometimes that happens. Excellent. So that's a critical smash on this fellow here, right?
Yes, it sure is.
Yeah, so he's just like kind of reaching for his back, basically. Or just, so he's, I don't know, is that how it affected his back, or it was already on the wounds, basically?
What now?
The black blood, the blood.
Basically, anybody that's damaged, I can just hit him with that.
Yeah, so he's just kind
it's
of
a
like
lesser effect when I do it.
Yeah, so he's just kind of like he's just kind of like reaching all over himself, like what is that? What? Unaware, kind of just confused about what just wrecked him for 20, and it drops his guard completely as you come in with the critical smash. Yeah, how do you bring that fist down there? Or is it like a knife hand? What are we doing with that thing?
Yeah, it's yeah, just a tremendous blow to the chest.
Sure. Yeah, you
Right,
hear his
that's all.
you hear his chest concave and his ribs breaking as you smash your fist straight in through the bones into that soft meat. Some of the ribs sticking out of his chest. You can see underneath the armor where it's split, and he just goes flying backwards. Just boom, he's done.
Dunzo.
And
Dunzo.
so bonus smash on the robot hits.
Glancing blow.
5 damage.
Yeah. Kind of glancing blow on the ribbit. On the ribbit.
You're like, ding.
Yep. Ting. Metal on metal. Ching.
Just punching a copper pot over.
Uh-huh. I think it's your turn, right? Alex.
All right, I'm gonna step back over here,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna stab at this thing twice. This thing's I mean, would he have ever? I mean, constructs are extremely rare, right? Or were they commonplace in this world now?
In Exodus, in top side of Exodus, they're fairly common.
Okay, and this thing doesn't look like a warforged or anything. It looks like he's just made out of metal.
Oh, yeah, it's a construct. A Warforged would be more rare, probably.
Then I don't feel too bad about breaking this thing. So maybe if I can hit him, I'll strike out twice. 1, no, 2. Ooh, a crit.
There it is.
Nice.
You Marshall boys bringing the crits.
Hold on. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna re-roll that 1 as I have Great Weapon Master. Now it is a
It's
10.
a 10.
There it is.
So 14
All
plus
right,
8, 22.
22.
All right. Yeah, you smash. Yeah, pierces right in kind of through into the metal like joint area. Kind of just jams it right in there. Looks like a soft spot and just goes right in and inside inside to the kind of the internals of this thing where you kind of hear some snapping and cracking, crunching as you kind of move the pike around in there and pull it out. The little sparks go kind of like dancing on the end of the pike as it comes out as this thing gets. It's pretty messed up.
I'm also gonna push like the pike in a little deeper as I channel my divine smite in.
Okay.
I think I do this like this. How does this work? All right. So
you wait till you hit for you to find smite, I think.
Yeah, well, no, but still crit. So I think I have to do it like this for it to work like that, though. So an extra 14 radiant for a first level spell slot.
You hit it with I see 2 rolls.
Because
Because
he
it's a
crit.
crit.
Yeah, because
Right, the crit. Yeah, extra 14. Oh yeah, so
Definition
that,
of a paladin.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you credit on that. So
Just
forgot.
wait for the crit.
Yep, smite it. Yeah. So yeah, so as it's like wrenching in there, you just blast funnel your energy in there. The whole thing just explodes at that point. Just
Boom. Was that 36 damage?
A flash of white and electricity. Yeah, not too tough.
Well, we already
Kinda
hit. I
hard-
was just saying his total damage was like 36 damage.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, it's
and Ogre
blasted.
did 5.
And Ogre did 5.
And Ogre did 5.
41.
And Ricky did some too. Ricky did 7.
Oh yeah, I hit the other guy, I think.
No, you hit him.
No, I hit the robot. You're right. I hit the robot for 7, I think.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use my what are you? Peking to drink a basic healing potion.
Sure.
So
Spending money.
2d4 plus 2 is 8. 8 points of healing. Yeah. All right. That'll be the end of my turn.
Have you not just made a healing potion?
I did on Finn. I have it on him.
Oh, okay.
Well, fuck it. If everybody's drinking potions, that's what I'm going to do. I assume we fell out of combat after this, unless doors open up.
Let's see. Let's see. I think that we have not fallen out of combat necessarily. I do want to know what people are doing anyhow.
Well, he drank a potion, and that was his turn. This guy is down, and the robot is down.
The robot is down. Yeah, comes around to their turns. They do nothing. What does Ricky do?
Ricky's like, well, that wasn't so bad. I've seen worse.
What does Taurine do?
Drank a potion, I guess. Bum, 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 bum.
What does Oberon do?
He's gonna check out the doors
Bang.
Sure.
to the north and south.
Maximum potionage.
Go move yourself to one of the doors. Make an investigation check, I guess.
Man, I wish I had the skill. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, glancing at the plate there, it does seem like it must interact somehow, but it's not exactly clear how it interacts or with what. And Alex?
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to search this guy, and maybe there's like a key or something. He doesn't know how this all works.
Yeah, investigation again.
And I'm rolling like shit.
You just
you're
grab
you're kind of going
handful of
through
his
pouches
dick.
looking for like a key or something, and yeah, you're just not sure. You don't find any keys in the pouches. Just not really sure how this works. And about this time, over the door you're looking at opens.
And it's a brand new car.
all right. Can I attempt to grab the person on the other side?
On your initiative, I suppose you. On your initiative, I suppose you could.
Oh, there's the wheel thingy. There it is. What we were looking for.
The Wheelie Manson.
However, they're actually not that close. The big stone door kind of moves on its own accord. The girl here is
okay.
not really pushing it or anything. She's going to just immediately
Surrender.
Just pull the firearm out at her side and take a shot at you.
Well, been nice knowing you guys.
You made a medal. You be all right. Look how the rest of us are on the complete other side of the room.
It happens, I guess.
$19.
Oh yeah, like Obru's AC is garbage. 12
Ignore
damage?
the sneak attack. It's just 12.
Just 12. Okay.
Yep. She dropped there. Yep. You can see she holds up the weapon. It's kind of like you can hear kind of like whirring energy from it, and then and then all of a sudden something sharp pierces you right around your shoulder. And you're like, oh, fuck, that hurts. Blood. Not good.
Imagine if we didn't have two healers in this group. Like if it was just our normal characters. Finn was like, all right, I guess I'll spend all my
I don't
slots
know.
on
Things don't
healing."
seem that weird, honestly.
As she fires that, she kind of drops back down to a low defensive crouch, pulling out a blade.
Is she like solid snaking it?
Yeah,
Or
kind of.
something?
Yeah, Ricky's go.
Okay.
Ricky damn. Ricky damn. Well, Ricky's got balls, so there he goes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, these people aren't fucking about, so I'm going to spend another heat point.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, bum, bum. And I'm going to try to knock her ass down with this one. First unarmed
Okay.
strike, 17.
This is at disadvantage, by the way. So it is a
Disadvantage?
7. It is a 7. So that is a 17 to hit.
Is it a hit?
Hold on a second. Pull up her here. A 17 is a hit.
All right. Well, once I see this disadvantage, I'm not going to spend that key point instead.
Yeah, you see that like she's in a defensive stance. Is difficult to hit her. She's nimble.
Instead, as my bonus action, I'm going to startle the shit out of her with the draconic cry. Just roar right in her face.
Mm-hmm.
And now she,
Excellent.
until the start of my next turn, she has advantage on attack rolls against any enemies who could hear me within 10 feet.
No save or anything.
Nope, just advantage, but it was my bonus action.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
What was your damage on the?
No,
attack?
did the 17 miss?
17
No.
hit.
Okay,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. No, I wasn't paying attention. 5 bludgeoning damage.
She'll take 5.
But yeah, I rattled her in her little space booties.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to get out of the way, so I'm going to provoke so that other people can. Well, actually, I don't know if I should stand there or not. I'm going to stand there and tank for one good round. But Obru can't hit if I go back here. Well, Obru has a pike. Fuck it. We'll be all right.
The glaive from hell.
Ricky will tank for a second. We'll be all right. Taurine's turn?
Yep.
Taurine. Luckily for her, it's all her shit. Doesn't need. She's been damaged. I smell blood. Let's get some black blood resonance going. Bup, bup, bup. If I can find the button in my spell button. Make me a wisdom save. Or take 16 necrotic damage.
Wisdom save.
It's like I'm not even doing anything to their blood. I'm just making them think. And if they think
Once
so
again,
bad.
that is a flat D20.
16 necrotic.
Wow.
Get some mileage out of this cantrip.
Yeah, you are.
How bad off are you, Obru? Are you super bad?
He's pretty bad.
Alright.
16 damage.
Alright, as a bonus action, I will heal you some. Give you some whisper, make your blood rush a little bit. Take 9 healing, Obru.
Oh yeah, you just doubled my health.
Yeah, you should put your health on your token so I know when you're fucking shitty.
It is on my token.
It is not. Not where I can see it.
Oh.
Your go, by the way, I guess, right?
Obru.
I don't know how to make it visible.
Oh, maybe I
All
don't have
right.
access to your sheet.
No, we do. You got to put it as
Oh, I
like
can even
Just to
access
see.
your token. I got him.
How
All
does that
right.
work?
Oh, you have to put a full fraction. You can't just put one number. But I can see it, so it's all the same. You have 18 health. I see it now. I see the
Yeah.
light.
All right.
Kick her ass, Seabass.
Glaive from hell. Man,
Gabriel
fine.
always doing work.
Yeah,
Only
because you're rolling
5
flat now because you have
damage.
advantage and disadvantage.
5 points of slashing damage.
Swing.
She'll burn her uncanny dodge on it.
Uh-oh.
Take 2.
All right.
Yeah, while you were
No.
gone, Nick, we found out she's like dodging or something. That's some kind of weird disadvantage thing going on. So I roared at her, so now you're rolling flat.
Yeah, then move out of the way in case she's got some kind of fucking line attack, lightning bolts. Kind of weirdness.
Ricky's ready to take it. That's probably a good idea, but I didn't think about that.
Alex, you go.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and how far are you guys from me? Yep. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use first level bless.
Nice.
You
Ah.
gonna use it on Ricky and Oberon and yourself?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got, and then I'm gonna move.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be bloodied. I don't know why I have a bloodied marker.
I'm gonna move here.
I'm gonna put a gold marker to represent blessedness.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Roger that. Let's pop over here with this fellow. And go ahead and take it's gonna go ahead and take a longsword attack on you.
How
Ricky?
dare you? See cats pawing around the corner? I get any cover?
You get cover.
Yeah, I'll take it. I need every little
cover
bit.
for the cat's paw cover. Swing.
With the cover, it misses. 17
Mhm.
misses because I have
Very
18
nice.
while I'm covered.
Got one more for you.
I'm a little too short for you, big man.
No, not
Oh,
this time.
Now you're a little
I spoke
shorter.
too soon.
I spend time gloating and I stand a little taller and feel better and then get hit in the face.
And we're gonna go ahead and do most powerful ability, jumping bolts.
Nope.
It's not an attack. That's just the roll there for.
Oh,
Actually, yeah. Oh, sorry. It's. Oh,
just roll that damage. Let me see what happens.
Yeah, I didn't roll it properly. Here we go. This 12.
12 total?
So
Is that including the long sword?
it does not include the longsword.
Okay,
So
yes, give it
total
to-
altogether, it's gonna be a whomping. Big time damage.
I'm going to parry that.
What does that do?
I reduce it by a certain amount. Maybe find all these fucking buttons on my character sheet. Spend 1 superiority die, so I just absorb the blow. I reduce it by 4.
Okay. Well, it's still gonna be
26?
shit ton of damage. What's up?
I think it's 26, right? 12 plus
23 plus 6 is
no,
29 minus
nope.
4 is
25.
24. 25.
No. 18 plus 11, 29.
Minus 4 is 25.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Forgot about that. Yep. Minus 4 and jumps 10 feet to one target to the next, hitting the 3 additional targets. This
motherfucker's gonna jump 10 feet nowhere.
Gonna hit and actually
It's a lightning bolt thing. I got you. I thought you meant
yeah.
he physically jumped. I'm like, that's a.
Hit Obru and Taurine, but you guys make dex saves. It's not just it's for half damage for you guys.
You get a D4 to your deck save, Obru, because of your
Mhm.
bless.
Dex save Obru as this
20.
bolt jumps to to its nearest targets.
God damn, I'm crushing it with no proficiency over here. Is that for half or none?
You take full damage, so Obru you'll take 12 points of lightning damage, and then it'll bounce to Taurine.
That takes 6.
Man, I
And
even
then
took
Alex
cover
is
and
too far
shit.
away. Alex is just out of range. Sure. Well, actually, it wouldn't bounce anyway. Okay. Yeah, you made the dex save, so just 6 for you, and that's its turn.
There we go.
Finesse will.
I'm glad we traded spots so I could eat that. That's why I got the big 16 con.
Let's see here. Go ahead and attack with butterfly.
That hits for sure.
Piercing. Piercing is missing.
Missing the modifier.
Missing modifiers. That is not 10. That is 15.
15. Woo, I'm at 2 hit points. Dink.
15, and when she hits you, and the way that she attacks means you cannot use your reaction to opportunity attack her as she leaves.
Okay, I don't know what symbol to use for that, so I'm gonna
That's
put.
okay. No symbol is necessary. Just can't do a thing.
I just don't want to forget.
She goes.
So I'm gonna put this cage, and if I ask, be like, "That's because you can't use your reaction, dummy." Good thing I already used it.
She'll just
So I guess
flip. Yes, we're not. So just flip on up over here, and needs to make maybe a slight acrobatics check for that. Yeah,
and how long does that reaction thing last?
She running back there, she does kind of a little cartwheel backflip thing up this lip over here and over these jars and such, runs over here and then gets up to here, spins back around and fires her Punisher as well at you. Miss.
Nope. Not today. But how long does that reaction effect last? Is that till the end of my next turn or something?
No, like I said, you just can't take your reaction on her. You didn't need to mark yourself. You just can't.
Okay. I didn't
react on her, but when she hits you.
I feel you.
Like mobility.
Mobile feet kind of thing. In fact,
I gotcha.
She can't get further away. Okay.
And then Ricky's turn?
Yep.
Oof. I was going to chase her down. But Ricky doesn't know what Taurine can do, so Ricky is going to withdraw instead. He's going to be like, I could use some of that healing. Taurine's like, I've got you covered. And so he will attack this, what you call it? I guess he'll step in and around so he can attack this guy. And maybe get some cover from these pots or something.
Yeah, that seems doable.
And I'm going to just do a standard. Actually, I'm going to second wind because I forgot I could do that.
Be the fighter.
7 health.
Okay.
So I gain
And
7.
attack.
Yeah, 1 second. Sorry, it's a pain in the ass trying to remember what 2 characters can do at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then standard attack, action, and bonus action. 23 to hit.
Hits.
9 bludgeoning. And 9 to hit misses.
9 bludgeoning. And 9 again. No, 9 misses. Okay.
Yeah, 9 misses.
Gotcha.
So running there, I'm just fucking dodging between this thing's blows and punching it in its metal kneecaps, and it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Ding to ding. Taurine's turn. Doreen's
she
eyes
will.
are going to spike in the harshest of her ember glow yet, and she's going to use her blood channeling. And then I'm going to heal Ricky and Obru with this as an action. I forget exactly what it does. So I can only restore you up to half of your hit points, and I can do 5 times my cleric level, so I can do 25 hit points split between you two. So
Hold the power
Ricky
of a
is...
cleric.
Yeah, what's 21 minus 9? That's 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well,
Is it
11.
13?
Oh yeah.
12.
Right. So
I'm going to give 12 to
Oh.
Ricky. Yeah, you're right. And then 13 to Obru. As basically she just kind of hovers there for a second, floats off the ground a little bit as she looks up, and just a mist of blood spraying out of her skin. And some of it rushes to Obru and some of it rushes to Ricky. And I can't bring you above half hit points. So if that brings you over half, let me know.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. And that is my Hakachion. And that's all I got, I think. I'm going to get out of the way because I saw that kobold take a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Over.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot to have a blood arts thing. I'm going to heal Obru for a little more.
Very nice. Very nice.
You regain 1d6 plus 5. You gain 6 more, just so you can get in there and get it.
Nice.
That's a life cleric.
Mm-hmm.
And then launch the assault.
Go for it.
Win.
Yes.
Don't forget your d4.
Won't work. Won't help. That's 2 misses.
Oh, no. Oh, was I close? Because I didn't do any of Ricky's. Nah, Ricky wasn't close. Forget about it.
Alex, then?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now try stabbing this machine, I guess.
Sure. Tabith the machine.
The
Worked well
cat's
last
paw.
Nope, not with that though.
Not this time.
18 to hit
18 does hit.
for 10
Solid 10 damage.
Yeah, 10 points of.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna channel a second level divine smite.
Nice.
He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna blow him up.
Yeah.
But
Slam it into like the kind of open pelvis area of this thing's leg joints, and then again blast of energy for an additional 13 points of radiant.
Yep.
All right, yeah, blasts and staggers back, but it's still up.
The end of my turn.
Let's see here, and it will shock pulse.
we haven't learned anything.
We have learned nothing.
Like, let's just gather up around this guy again. Hey, at least
13
Ricky.
points of lightning damage to each of you. Dex save DC 14. Hey, the saves are better. So that's gonna be 6 points of damage. And after that, it says excess power depleted after it finishes doing that.
Love how when you get blessed, it's either like, I rolled too low, it doesn't matter. Oh, no, I crushed the rolls, so it still didn't matter. Stop making all them
Okay.
tweeners.
She's gonna come back in. She'll rush in and hit target either Obru or Ricky. Let's say Ricky
I
is.
spooked her.
Well, Ricky's kind of hard to see, and she's firing as she comes in, so it's gonna be Obru. So she comes in. And,
Strike that. Hold on.
sure.
What
You're like,
are-
no. Stop.
Hold on. Well, something
Take
might
it away.
happen here.
Okay, baby. I'll get ready. Okay.
Let me use sudden strike. She reaches in, and I'm gonna strike out at her.
Oh, okay. Well, first let me get a shot off at Obru.
Yeah, she says she's shooting
She
on the
fires
way
as she's
in.
coming in. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh, if that's the
Looks
case, I
like-
wouldn't use it. I thought she fucking
Well, she's
was
gonna.
coming in
Hey,
for a
she's
stab.
basically
coming in.
moving part way, then shooting, and then moving the rest of the way to do the melee.
Yeah.
So you still get it.
Mm-hmm. Just look at it. Looks like a lot of damage. 13 plus 19 points damage.
Against me?
Yeah.
Well, that's all of it.
All right. She drops you as she comes in. And she'll switch targets to Ricky.
Damn it.
Well, then, so sudden strike.
Yep, Sunstriker.
So she have
24 for 7 points of piercing damage.
and that gives her disadvantage.
But it wouldn't matter. She rolled 2 24s.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
that
7 points of damage.
that crushes Ricky too.
She wrecks Ricky too.
Boom. So we're not going to the negatives anymore, right? We vetoed that. Are you using that weird shock roll we come up with?
Sure. Yeah, we'll use the real.
I mean, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, let's just play normal. So if I
I remember mostly.
Dun, dun. Well, Ricky will make a death save.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Death save. 16. I guess it'd be plus a D4, but it doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
1 success. Yes. And then Tareen comes right after that and pops up on this guy's corpse, this robot golem's corpse, and stands upon it like a mountain and sees that people are fucked over there.
Yep.
And she's like, well,
We believe in you, cleric.
we need you all to stay up. And she is going to have another aura of power surround her, guys, continue to glow. And she just kind of cackles a little bit, and the little blood mist starts floating around her very close to her skin as an action. And then she sends it towards, as a bonus action, she sends part of this healing energy to Obru and gives him 9 hit points. And then if we're doing the shock rules, I'll just read the shock rule real quick. Whenever you are reduced to 0 hit points or take damage while at 0 hit points, you gain a point of shock. And when you have any points of shock, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and cannot concentrate on spells. And while you are conscious, you lose 1 point of shock at the end of each of your turns. But whenever you regain hit points, you can choose to regain half the normal amount to lose 1 point of shock. And you die if you ever have 4 total points of shock. So, Obru, you can choose to take half of that healing to get rid of your point of shock.
Well,
or you can gain the full amount.
I think we're gonna leave on this cliffhanger too. There, just for the.
Actually, Obru is at work, and he didn't actually drop to 0. He dropped to 1.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about restless endurance.
All right, well, I'll let you guys decide that. I got a jet. We're gonna leave in the with the cliffhanger as it's getting dicey.
Dun, dun,
Will they survive or won't they? Take it easy, y'all.